Hello everyone. We'll be at both markets this Saturday. We'll be at the Rocky Mount Farmers Market from about 8 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. We'll be at the South County Seasonal Farmers Market from 9 a.m. until about 1 p.m. So come on out and check us out. Now let's see what's growing in the garden, and I want to talk to you about some of the other things that have been going on. Here we go. We've decided to go ahead and try and fix these beds, being as we're not doing much harvesting right now due to things that have been going on. We're going to go ahead and fix these areas the best we can with what time we can muster up. We're going to actually have to pull back all these wood chips in each bed, put down compost, and then reapply the wood chips on top, and that should be enough to get this stuff jump started and back up and running again, as if it even was before, because of the nitrogen depletion I talked to you about in the last video. One of the things that I haven't been bringing up in the videos that we've been having big problems with are moles. We've actually purchased mole traps. There's an example. We just had the one mole trap. We were thinking about buying more, but there was a big problem. The moles, being as the soil is so easy to get through and move around, they don't go in one particular place. They pretty much go everywhere. So one of those traps are not doing us any good. We also bought these little ultrasonic sticks. Oops, can't really see that. You probably heard it there. These ultrasonic sticks that go in the ground. They didn't really do the trick. They kind of barely helped out for a little bit, and not too much. The only way that we've been able to do it, we've gotten one mole out of the ground, and that was actually finding him, hunting him, getting him out with a shovel, and relocating him accordingly. So that's what's been going on. For instance, this lettuce here, it should be further along. However, the mole, what it's been doing is, I've already talked to some of y'all at the farmers market about this. The mole's been going directly up and down through each row of lettuce. So every time that happens, then the lettuce, in my opinion, is having to regenerate its roots, and it's putting energy to that instead of putting energy into the green that's coming up into the, that's growing upward. So that's been a problem. But the nice thing about that is very telling. It shows us one thing, and that is where the worms are in our soil. The worms are definitely around the roots, because that's what moles love, worms, and we have plenty of those in this garden. So that's some pretty interesting news there, something we found out. The mole would only cross the walkways and never go up and down the walkways. Well, not much anyway, not enough to make a determination as far as where to put a trap to try and get them. So the best way we found to be able to come through here and get rid of the moles is to actually go through and do it manually. So that's where we are with that. So let's take a look around here and see what's happening. Things down through here are growing pretty good, decent enough anyway. Looks like we have some all kinds of stuff through here. I didn't look at the list this time to see what was going on, so I'm going to show you just a couple things out here. Carrots are coming along pretty good, which is nice. That's doing okay down here in the this gardening area that we used last year. The kale is actually still surviving okay. We're going to give it a little bit more time, see if we can get some more product off of this as well. We're not going to cut any this week. We did put it on a list to take to the Rocky Mount Farmers Market and the South County Market, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that this week. Then the lettuces through here that had a little bit of issues. Some of them's already been pulled up and taken up to the composting area, aka the chickens. But there's some positive things. The tomatoes are coming along pretty good out there. The broccoli is looking all right down there in the corner and around the sides there. Looks like we still have a little bit of radish through here that can possibly be picked and pulled. And of course a lot of transplants through here that were just placed in the garden. And some of this looks like they're about 2 or 3 weeks old, meaning 2 or 3 transplanted 2 or 3 weeks ago. And this part of the garden, we planted some stuff right through here a little bit over a week ago, I believe. It's starting to come up a little bit, but I highly doubt it's going to do too much. So, anyway, well, let's take a quick peek at the other garden. Here we are at the newest garden. I'm trying not to get wet as we're currently watering. The corn is doing okay, starting to come up in the air now. So that's pretty nice to see. Tomatoes are doing okay, getting themselves established. The broccoli's coming along okay. Some of them have a few bug bites in them. Some of them don't have too many bug bites. I believe we have some butternut squash out there. Cantaloupes, I think, something like that, and some other things. Some peppers are coming up out there as well. I don't know what variety they are. Green, red, yellow. Not entirely sure, but there's a quick peek at that. Well, if you've made it this far through the video, thank you very much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. We're experiencing some hard knocks here, but that's a part of gardening. Sometimes you make some mistakes and you just got to push through them. So we're going to do our best to get production back up here soon. Thank y'all for your support, and we'll see y'all at the markets.